The Light of Wellness, a tribute to the award winners and all those who share the spirit of wellness. As Bill Kizer often says about employees, remember, they're your most important asset.
If you just look around here tonight at the recipients of the Light of Wellness Award, these people have all made vast changes in their lifestyle, and as a result have extended their life expectancy considerably. And you multiply that times the several 100,000 people in wellness programs in Omaha, Nebraska, and I think we've got pretty good evidence that it makes a lot of difference.
When her sister had a heart attack, Cindy Grasso had all the incentive she needed to change her life. She lost over 50 pounds, practices yoga, and walks every day. Her motto? No walk, no dinner. After trying to quit smoking more times than she can even remember, Dorothy Panowitz's lifelong struggle to quit smoking is in a new stage. In UNMC's smoking cessation program, she learned to anticipate the tough situations and came up with the tools she needed to kick the habit for good. Support for a healthier workplace at Union Pacific comes from the top down. Under the leadership of Union Pacific CEO Dick Davidson, employees are cutting cholesterol, lowering their blood pressure, and smoking less. A commitment to healthier employees means fewer health care claims, and the company continues to study new ways to help employees live healthier lives. For his leadership in making workplace health promotion part of Union Pacific's culture, Dick Davidson is a Light of Wellness Award winner.
Let's take the case of maybe two companies that both have the same number of employees, and they have the same employee base, and they're in the same business, and they're across the street from each other. Let's say that one of them has a wellness program and the other doesn't. And you've got one company where people are walking into work every morning, dragging into work with bags under their eyes, and another company where walking in with a workout bag under their arm. Where they know they're going to get a healthy lunch if there's a lunch program, where they know there's an opportunity to take time to get some exercise, where they know they can take a non-smoking course. Which one of those companies would you guess is going to be the healthiest? I don't think there's any question about that.
The reason why I wanted to change, I was not feeling good about myself. I was feeling tired. There were others in my area, my department, that was going to Weight Watchers. I seen that was really working well for them. I looked at my grandchildren's pictures and realized that unless I changed a different lifestyle, that I would not be here to see them all graduate. Just really started thinking about living a healthier life and making that life change, and not knowing that I'm not going to go back to the old way again.
The stroke and subsequent experiences, I think it made me a better person. Yeah, I've tried to improve the nutrition I eat. I watch portions more than anything. Really don't count calories, but just make sure that I don't eat more than I need to. Lots of miles, lots of freedom, longevity, sticking with things, running, making sure that I'm around for others. Having a stroke at an early age made me realize I've only got one body, I only have one mind. If I'm not taking care of it, no one else will.
There are so many cases of people who have literally not just saved their lives, but have extended their lives just because of the changes that they've made in their lifestyle. We have so many examples of people who have lost hundreds of pounds and yet come back and they sustain that because they have a wellness program at work which can keep them on the program.
Mary teaches emergency response at Creighton University. Her personal dedication, vision, and passion to the well-being of students and colleagues led to the acquisition of 12 automated external defibrillators, or AED units, strategically placed around campus.
So we have to be able to give some of that first care while we are waiting for that emergency response to get there, because it may take some time since they have to access campus.
Mary's efforts are helping to improve the emergency response system on campus by preparing faculty, staff, and students in the event of a catastrophic illness or injury.
Sure, you've got a lot of guys that would just exercise whether you had a wellness program or not. But if you've got that opportunity at work and they can work it in, I think that they really appreciate it. Other people that wouldn't be able to do it at all were it not for their opportunity at work have a lot to be thankful for also. They can, I'm sure that a lot of people wouldn't do it if it wasn't for the fact that they did it at work.
I felt like I was right at the edge of a cliff because my mother was diabetic and she was the only one in my family that was. And I knew I had to turn things around if I wanted to live and live a long time and be around to see my daughters get married and have kids. So that was a motivating factor for me.
You know, wellness for us at OPPD is absolutely a business decision as much as it is a great decision for our employees. It makes sense. It really does from a business sense. It helps overall with absenteeism. Also attitude. I mean, attitude's critical in any company. Our mantra here is to exceed customer expectations. You can't do that unless you feel well and you have a good mental attitude as well. So the whole wellness picture, I think, is critical in that, developing that attitude as each of us come to work every day.
Superintendent sets the mood and sets the tone, and that's the way Ken Bird operates in this district. He puts everyone else first, does what's right for people, cares about every staff member, and it's just always been a priority in this district, and he, with the board's support, has just made it happen.
I had a lot of support at work. I will say I had 800 people watching what I do, literally, because obviously I didn't lead the healthiest lifestyle before. My goal obviously was to lose weight, but it was also just to be healthy. I truly am proud of the fact that I did it by eating right and working out, you know, and trust me, I did not think it was probably possible.
When you look at it, if the person next to you really come down in weight because they were overweight, and you see what they've accomplished, how can that not have some impact on you? And you say to yourself, if he or if she can do that, why can't I? I think it's contagious.
I actually can get up and move and do things, and I feel good. I feel really good.
After beginning her lifestyle change, Lori noticed the support from her coworkers and family. 100 pounds lighter, Lori maintains her healthy eating habits and continues walking 3 miles a day.
My son, we were celebrating his birthday, and he was staring at me at his birthday party, and I just said to him, "Josh, what are you looking at? Why are you staring at me?" And he said, "You just don't even look like my mom. You look so different," even in that short time frame. It's been very exciting.
Jamie Slaughter. I doubt there are many people that have benefited more than I have.
After receiving a simple blood screening at Physicians Mutual last year, Jamie got the shock of his life.
They discovered I have one kidney. I was born with one, and it was only working about a third of normal capacity.
The early detection was key, and after a couple of successful surgeries, doctors say Jamie can live a long and healthy life with just one kidney.
I mean, it's made a huge impact on my life and my family's life, because it quite possibly saved my life, and in the least saved us a lot of money, the company a lot of money, and a lot of pain.
Well, I'm in awe at what so many of our recipients have accomplished. I think we owe a great thank you to our wellness company members. If they didn't adopt and promote a good wellness program, we wouldn't be here tonight. So I think we should thank our companies, and I'm sure that all the recipients and many more people who have also done some very dramatic things and who are not necessarily being honored tonight have a lot to be thankful for.
Margaret is not only a boot camp instructor, she's a wellness coach, race coach, and women on weight instructor too.
To date, I've lost 165 pounds.
But this single mom feels like her most important accomplishment is the example she set for her son, Nathan.
Since I'm the sole parent in his life, it was up to me to show him how to be healthy.
At 55 years old, Greg had a near-fatal heart attack. It's an understatement to say he's got a new lease on life.
It really wakes you up. I mean, you can look back at, it really makes you that much wiser about how you should have been working out, exercising more, eating better all those years, and now, I have a chance to do that.
Greg takes advantage of the workout center at Union Pacific and says he hasn't felt this good since he was 18.
It's never too late.
Governor Heineman has created a comprehensive culture of wellness while helping Nebraska's workforce enjoy a greater quality of life.
I think our greatest cheerleader is the governor of Nebraska. Governor Heineman is very supportive of what we do and has a great, and Joanne Schaefer, who is the state medical officer, both Governor Heineman and Joanne have done a lot to promote wellness for all of the Nebraska employees, and it's a great program. We'd like to be thankful for it.
At one time, they called me the abs queen because I could do abs, outdo the guys even.
Marge Rutschman has been outdoing most of us for over 75 years. She started exercising at 9 years old, finding inspiration in Family Circle magazine.
And in the Family Circle magazine was always a picture of a girl or a lady exercising, and it would tell you how to exercise.
These days, Marge is the one telling others how to exercise, providing both motivation and inspiration as a Silver Sneakers instructor for the YMCA.
Everybody feel worked out? Oh, yes. Okay.
Following the loss of her husband, sadness and isolation sent her on a downward spiral. Her doctor gave her an ultimatum.
And the doctor said, she says, Judy, you continue what you're doing with this eating, not exercising, not dealing with this grief, not changing your life, and you're not going to be alive. And it's up to you to make the decision whether you want to live or you want to die.
Her doctor suggested working with a personal trainer. It is that relationship that has made all the difference.
What was great about Keith is that he didn't laugh at me when I couldn't get up off the floor. And he's been there listening to me talk about my husband. And he's just been a really good friend.
Well, I'm just in awe over what they've accomplished. People have lost hundreds of pounds. They've done the trek up to the top of the First National Tower. They've been in marathons. They've been in triathlons. It's not just Omaha, it's the whole country. And I am amazed at how it's become a national pastime. There's a lot that we've got to learn and a lot of things that we've got to accomplish. It just says to me that we've come a long way, but we've still got a long way to go. And it'll be fun to see what happens in the next 10 years.
And in closing, let these words of William M. Kizer Sr. not be forgotten. Remember, your employees are your most important asset.